This is boring the shit out of me.
This is boring the shit out of me too. What's going to happen, everybody? It's Twisted Metal here on Retro Replay, and I just found out right now, before we started, there's a clown in this named Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth.
Okay, this is not a joke. Okay, here, Uncle Noly. If you see a clown on the street, you murder it.
That's right, we're playing
Okay?
Twisted Metal!
No. Can't do that.
Why not?
Because that's
Altered Beast!
I'm trying to help you. Why do you not let me help you?
I don't
like
like it.
that. I don't like.
I don't like what it's doing. I don't like where it represents.
There you go.
Altered Beast! We got about 5 more before they get really terrible. Yeah, but
Twisted metal, but it's not like heavy metal music. It's twisted metal
But it's a play on the words. Twisted Metal
of crushing
cars. Yeah, David Jaffe Classic. Speaking of Classic, we're playing on the PlayStation Classic. It feels super weird to have this controller back in my hands. Like I'm used to the DualShock 4 now, whatever it is.
It's got a little more meat on its bones.
It does.
So I gotta be honest with you. I know the game, but I don't remember ever playing
played
it.
this on PlayStation 1. You wanna do player 1 and then we'll do a duel? Because it's right, it's
Yeah, why don't you?
two-player.
I'd like to see what I'm dealing with. I'm really not a fan of clowns. I think a lot of people don't get that. I'm like, this is not a joke.
I'm gonna be sensitive to that.
Not clowns.
I'm gonna be sensitive to that, and I'm gonna make sure.
Especially this one. Ugh. Like Stephen King's It, like, you know. Ooh. I mean the original.
You float door!
I met Tim Curry, and he was a lovely man, but
Come on.
I was scared. So are you playing as the clown?
Yeah.
So I have to be looking at this. Why do you do that to me? Why can't you just be in another truck? Why do you have to be in an ice
Man,
cream
I have
truck?
forgotten about how difficult this was.
What's the point? What are you trying to do? You're just trying to crush other cars?
Yep, get points, crush other cars, get points by stump. I can't remember the controls.
Somebody's shooting at you. Can you shoot stuff?
Thumper is. Yeah, but I don't know if I've gotten those yet. Like, I feel like he does. It's not good. I'm out. Bam!
See, I'm okay with that because I hate the clown.
Hello, people. And so,
Look at there's bullets flying around and there's an audience just like,
Yep.
we are a
Like,
two-dimensional
just
audience.
play.
By the way, did you see that? You go buy that again. It's like, we're cardboard.
so,
Thumper is thumping your ass.
yep.
Why don't you shoot her? You don't seem to shoot much. Are you shooting? I can't even tell if there's bullets coming out.
I don't think I have bullets.
Well, there's big guns on this side. What is that?
Do I? I don't think I have guns yet. Oh, did I blow up or did he?
It's not looking
All
good
right, so
for
I've
you.
got a special. All right, there's fire and special. There, that's right, he has fire. Prepare for warehouse district.
Whoa, so you just took that out with one shot?
Looks like.
Well, there's more than ice cream in that truck, I'll tell you that.
Twisted Metal! Twisted Sister!
Remember Twisted Sister?
Of course, D. Snyder.
D.
No,
Snyder?
that was
No,
that was quite right. D. Snyder was
Twisted Sister.
standard deadly force. Oh, I'm changing my.
D. Snyder was Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. With all the crazy makeup. He looked kind of like a clown. With all the makeup. Remember, he was really
Machine
over the
guns.
top? And they had the guy from Animal House. Wasn't it? Or am I thinking Quiet Riot? Who was, we're not gonna take it. That's Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
Anymore! Right, and they had the guy, your pledge pin? He was in that. He's from Animal House. Drew?
It's a pledge pin, sir. A pledge pin on your uniform!
I don't want to play this game if
I have him
if there's-
set up. Oh, you're gonna play it. And you're gonna love
But
it.
there's clowns and I don't know what to do.
Have you seen a clown?
I see
there's one-
there's a face staring at me. What do you mean? It's on the back of the
Where is
truck.
he?
It's on the top of the truck. I gotta be honest with you, I'm rooting against you in that truck.
Where is he?
Well, he's not in the crowd.
Come out.
Now you're
Playing a game
now
of
you're-
chicken.
Now you're the creepy.
Where did the clowns thing come from?
I just don't like clowns. think they're creepy and scary and they're wrong. John Wayne Gacy probably didn't help.
Would even do some of his day-to-day activities dressed as Pogo. The year that John Wayne Gacy became a murderer.
Oh, Twisted Metal was the inspiration for Slaughter Race, a fictional video game featured in the animated film Ralph Breaks the Internet.
We have
Fallen wires.
dumpster fire
Creepy
and
clowns.
burning tires.
I mean, I just destroyed him,
That's
right?
with John C. Riley and you know.
Hey,
Hey, you know, Ralph, that's what you're gonna do.
Am I handsome now, Cynthia?
he's so good. Ross Marquand, man.
Ross Marquand is the greatest John C. Riley impression ever.
He's better than John C. Riley.
No one wants to wreck it, am I right? Wreck-It Ralph, that's a Wreck-It Ralph.
It takes place in the streets of Los Angeles on Christmas Eve 2005.
So it's a Christmas game, kind of like
Don't.
Die Hard.
Why, Chris? Now, why would so many people be in the audience on a Christmas Eve? I'm calling
Well, there's
bullshit.
a lot of people that, you know,
that want to see
It's a sad
clowns
time of
get
year.
shot at. Merry
Man.
Christmas.
man, the controls on this thing are just
Fahrvergnügen. It's what makes a car a Volkswagen.
You know what I like about it, though? So this is 1983.
95. There was no PlayStation.
I was given false information. Fake news. I have fake information. Drew!
What's funny is most people now do like Alec Baldwin's impersonation.
I'd like to start by answering the question that's on everyone's mind. Yes, this is real life. This is really happening.
I don't think I have a gun right now.
I don't know what you have. You're a clown. Why don't you just drive at him and scream, I'm gonna get your butthole. Because that's what they used to do at the circus with me.
I'm gonna
I
get
just-
your butt.
They sit there like, hey, do you want to see me make a balloon? Always ended up
Out of
in
your-
an alley somewhere.
See, it's chaotic, man. I don't even-
Clown's fingers smell like feces. Oh, I'm trying now?
Wait, there's cheat codes?
I like invincibility. Cheat codes for level 2.
Cheat codes engage.
So, you should be invincible.
I really don't want to be in the truck.
Would change. The contestants
the
are
fire?
selected and contracted by Calypso via an email message that simply reads, "Will you drive?" in red letters. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of like Matrix, before there was a Matrix. I still say the Matrix is like greatest franchise of our generation.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us.
Do you? Do you really think so?
Yeah, just because the movies by themselves kind of are whatever, but then you start like tapping into all the supplemental material, man, it's so good.
Welcome to the Zion Archive. You have selected historical file number 12-1.
People are gonna like blow up right now, like, what about Star Wars? Star Wars is its own thing, man. What about Star Trek? Well, then Star Trek is its own thing as well.
Lock S4's in attack position.
Fire. Then fire.
Oh my.
Not trying to knock them in any way.
Why
Just
can I not drive?
right?
I can't.
I want to change the controls so that like it's a directional pad, not an acceleration pad. You have invincibility, by the way. You should start shooting people.
I may or may not be pressing the wrong buttons.
I think you're pressing the wrong buttons. You don't want to hit that. There he is. There he is. So, yep. And then square. There you go. You can stop pressing
Congratulations,
buttons.
prepare for Warehouse District Warfare.
Yeah, this is the one that I got stuck on.
Meet your opponents.
I got stuck on
Oh
level 2.
Well, looks like somebody's out for a little snizzle.
Oh, there you are. I see you. The clown sees all.
There have been several times that I've never been in like a car wreck that like we flipped or anything, but I've been in some bad wrecks in my day.
Have you really?
Yeah.
You know, I never have.
You've never been in a car wreck?
Nope. I was in a fender bender, but I've never been. Oh, actually, that's not true. I was drunk. I wasn't driving. I was a passenger in a car with someone who had been drinking quite a bit. And
How old are you?
I was in college,
Okay.
and we.
This is a baseball related thing?
Nope. I was with my roommate, and we were coming back from a party, and he flipped the car. We rolled a car in North Carolina. And he
Yeah, how do you forget that you're like, I've just been in a fender bender. Oh wait, there was the time when I flipped a
the
car.
car flipped over and we took out a mailbox. We're coming back from college, and this is a story that, you know, not good because shouldn't have gotten in the car with the guy, but you know, just.
Why did you?
Because I had been drinking, and I was like, I gotta go home, and just wasn't really using my head. We started driving back, and sure enough, he had been drinking and whatever, and then he was just messing around. He was like,
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and we came around this corner, and the car did 1, 2 this way, caught an edge, and rolled 3 times, took out a mailbox, landed in the dirt, and landed upright. My whole side, no seatbelt, and we opened the door, got out, and he looked at me, he goes, "You all right?" And I just went, "I think so." He goes, "Ha ha ha," and he started laughing. And then some guy goes, "What the hell going on out there?" And you literally saw a guy come out and my mailbox, and it was like a really long yard, and we just got in the car, and the car came upright, and we got in the car and drove away. And we went back home. We go inside, go inside. And we went. What? The next morning, I woke up, and I looked outside.
I was in traction.
And he walks out, and he goes, "No, we were fine. Nothing happened to us." And we walked outside and looked at the car, and it's like one of those cars that they take to high schools to show, this is why you don't drink and drive. His car was just mangled. And I will say it was a Saab 900. And I was like, wow, we walked away from that. Not a scratch. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's a terrible lesson to give people.
It's not a lesson. It was stupid. You know, it's just bad judgment. But it was just you just feel blessed. You're like, wow, there's no reason I should be walking out of here. And you know, and that was a big deal. I mean, taking out that mailbox. You know,
that was
down in North
deal.
Carolina because it was one of those custom mailboxes, and
they take them real serious. They take their mail. Can you imagine the guy inside his house? Just a nice, quiet Saturday. Bash douche.
That little fella.
What in the Sam hell going on out there?
I believe that fella just hit my car.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on out there?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Oh man, yeah. My stories are not gonna in any way.
Yeah, well, it's a lot different now. I think if people, you know, with the rise of Uber and stuff like that, there's no reason to get in a car.
There is zero reason at all to ever get in a car either behind the wheel or in the passenger wheel if you're drunk.
Thanks for the lift. It's nice to know I can get a ride without having to put out. You're welcome.
What was your first car?
International Scout, 1976. International Scout. I got an 86, so I was 10 years old.
Color?
It was like a puke green.
Now, did you buy this yourself, or did he buy it for
Yes,
you?
no, I bought it myself. There was that wasn't an option.
No, me either.
Yeah, no, that was not an option.
I go back and forth, you know? You just had to deal with this. Did you do that with Coop?
Not really. It's different. It's different. It's a different day and age now.
Okay.
Especially in Los Angeles, you are reliant on your car. What he did, he got an older car. Was his first car. I'm playing this game. It's hard to...
I know. Hold on, because this is important. I want to know why, like, your dad said, you want a car, you buy it, right? I'll pony up the, you know, $99 for the cheap paint job, but when it came to
me,
now you do it. I need this advice. I mean, I'm 16 years away from it, but I need to know
because while there's a matter of pride with the car that you had, my car sucked. My car smelled. It was a piece. It was garbage. I don't know. There was part of me that didn't want him to have that kind of experience with just such a piece of crap. I don't believe in him having like a
brand new BMW or anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that or anything, but it's different. Listen, I used to change my oil. I used to work on my transmission. I had the things that bring the car up. My brother and I would get underneath. We got greasy, man. We knew how the car worked. Go open a modern car. It's hermetically sealed. There's no such thing as mechanics anymore. They're technicians. I mean, it's
The first thing they do is plug it into a computer.
Yeah, it's just not the same, and it's just like, oh, dark side. You want some more dark side? I thought I had taken you. I thought I'd sent you.
85 Camaro Berlinetta Champagne with doo-doo brown interior. That was my first car. Such a piece of shit. It got haul ass, but man, it was just bad engine. I love that car. I have so many great memories in that car. And then I went from that to 81 Datsun 210 spray painted. We've talked about this. Spray painted blue. Most reliable car I will ever have in my entire life.
Not until you get yourself a minivan with that baby.
I can get down on the minivans. I have zero problem nor pride.
Okay, my thumb's tired. Oh my God, it's intense.
No,
you get lost in there. It's like, I'm just sitting, you're talking, I'm going, God, why won't he go away? Oh, right, we're shooting a show. I think it'd be great. You want to make a cool game? You should be able to customize, here's developers, customize cars. If you want a game like this, I want to put out the International Scout in the Hunter Green with the Doberman Pinscher puke smell. That's what it had. My buddy's dog threw up in the truck. Couldn't get the
Once
stink
or
out.
multiple times?
We took him for a lot of rides.
Why? If the dog was like...
My friend just started laughing. I'm like, please stop him.
How long did you have this car?
A few years before it just like crapped out. Then my grandfather passed away and they said, here, you can have his car. And I'm like, oh, cool. Oldsmobile Delta 88 diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah, it was like the
Olds 88,
seats,
man.
It was the seats like, you know, it's like this kind of like super plush, it was super comfortable, but it had a terrible transmission and it would literally go when you came to a stop.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, we had terrible stuff. It was bad. No, but no, I mean, why do I make things different?
We lost Squirrely.
But you get a used car. You get a good, dependable car. My deal with my kids is like, all right, I'm going to help you with your car because I can.
Okay.
And I think my dad would have done the same, but you know, he couldn't. He did what he could at the time.
My dad wouldn't have. It was a principle and a philosophical thing.
But I think there's so much pressure, and there's so much on teenagers in this day and age. High school sports. My son plays high school football in Division I in California, and it's intense, man. School is way harder. I help with homework, what I can. School is way harder. I got a job when I was like 15, you know, but you can't. Like, there's laws now. You can't, unless you have a friend who's going to let your son come. You can't get a job. And now you're working at stuff. That first car is the only car, is what my kind of rule is going to be. That's the first car. And I'll pay that off, and then that's yours. And now if you want to trade that in, get something better, good luck with the payments.
I want to set Traveler up for success. Whatever I can do is like, I'm here to give you tools.
It's too late.
Shit. I want you to have a good education. I want you to have access and do what I can to make sure that if you want to go down that road, that's it. If he doesn't want to go to college, then he doesn't have to go to college. That money is there for that. Somehow he can't just take that money and then go blow it on whatever else he wants to.
But you can. And that's when you call me. We go to Vegas. We let that shit ride on black. Hey, here's something from Uncle Noly. Let it ride on black.
Goodbye, Yale. It's this weird thing of like finding the rhythm with your partner in this and going, he's actually easy, even though every movement is heading straight towards danger.
Yeah, but you know, people get stressed out about that, but you just do it. You figure it out because it has to happen.
That's the difference.
That's the thing. It's not. You don't really worry about it because
no. Here's our deal. We worry about it because it's like we need to fix this, but it eliminates the feelings getting hurt. It eliminates the who's right, who's wrong, because you have to figure it out. It's like there's literally a life on the line. He has to keep moving forward, and he's going to do it either with us or without us. We just want to keep doing it together. But I tell you what, man, every morning, no matter what has happened the night before, every morning when he wakes up and he opens those blinds and he hears that Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun, come on, everything is new. It doesn't matter. I feel like I can do anything in that moment.
I wish I felt like that when I wake up. I just wake up and just
God.
pray I get to the toilet before I
The
wet my
drugs
pants.
didn't work.
Like, I wet myself again. And I weren't even drinking. You know, we take my oldest son Cooper when we go to the cons overseas, and you know, wait till you get to that moment. You're right, yeah. When you find that your kid, this little thing that you had,
is a great drunk.
Is a great drunk. Sits there, goes, "Hey, the IPA is making my face hot."
And you're like 3 beers, and I'm like, "We're best friends now. This is amazing."
Three best friends that anybody ever had.
We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're gonna do things.
I know what you're talking about, because my favorite time of day is when the house gets still, everyone's gone to bed, and I just sit there by myself and have just like 15 to 20 minutes to just kind of before anything else.
What makes it hard is like outside influences, I've noticed.
Like what?
School. Get the kids. Kids are mean. Teachers can be mean. Other parents are just petty, and all of a sudden they come into your world, and then they're affecting your kid, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna murder Gary now. I didn't know this was ever gonna happen.
Principal Harris didn't come to school today. Yeah, Principal
Gary
Harris
just
didn't come to
gave
school.
my kid a shitty look. Like, hey, what's up, Gare?
You know how passionate I can be. I am extremely level-headed and diplomatic. Pam?
No, you won't be.
Pam is Mama Bear. I fear for Pam. Pam is just like, she's like, hold my shit. She's gonna be the one taking off her jewelry and like fighting grown-ass adults and children. That's the one that I worry about.
Yeah.
He's 10 months old.
I'm the level-headed one. Jill is Mama Bear. I'm the level-headed one. And I had to take my oldest son now to mommy playtime or mommy care, little care where mommy and me and mommy or something like that. Mommy's and me, and mommy, she wasn't available, so daddy went and brought him in just a little, and he was a chunk, He was
Cooper, Jared.
Yeah, Cooper, and he was just solely breastfed, but he was just big from the get-go. And I'm just sitting there, okay, I don't know what to do, and I'm just, we're doing this thing now and clapping his hands, and this woman said,
I know where this is going.
You have got to get that baby off formula. And I said, excuse me? She said, he's fat. And I looked at her and I said, I'm sorry, do I know you? And she goes, no, your baby's fat. You got to get him off formula. I said, oh, well, first of all, he's only breastfed. And she goes, I don't believe you. I said, well, he's only breastfed. He's as fat as he should be. And you're a And she just, I've never done that. I was so angry, and I picked up my baby. I said, and I called her. I said, "You're a
and we're leaving."
I said, "You're a gun, and I'm leaving. How dare you do? It's a baby." He's now. I don't believe you. Oh my God! And I went, and Jill. I'm driving home, and Jill calls me. She goes, "What did you do?"
Well, we can't go back to mommy and me anymore.
Wait, they just threw us out of mommy. What happened? And I was like, she said, "What did you do?" And I told her, and then she was like, "They did what?" And she said, and she hung up on me. I'm like, John, and I thought she was mad at me. By the time I got home, she was like, "Give me my baby, come here," and she loved on him, and he was like, "Whatever," and to call them back. And tore them a new one.
I love it. That's exactly what my family
No, you don't understand. But I was just like, this is gonna be fun. I'm like, what? And it's like Game of Thrones. My eyes just went black. I'm like, you become so protective over this thing. Like, he's not fat. It's a baby. I mean, 9 months old?
Yeah.
It's not 10 months old, and he's just sitting there.
A diet.
Maybe a diet.
Dude, Traveler's 9 months right now, and I absolutely would do the exact same thing. There's people that, the most unsolicited advice. Ugh. And what I love is when it's people that don't have kids, and they'll tell you, here's what you need to do. Like, you need to find a way to seal your mouth permanently shut.
But that's the beauty of doing this. I just hope that I'm doing a good enough job that when they become parents, you kind of learn from the mistakes.
They're absolutely going to put you into a home.
A
good home, but a good.
I want to get to the one that's over by the dance club there. They got a dance club out here near Oxnard, and there's a retirement home, and apparently
The girls take change.
What happened last night?
I can tell you what happened.
What the? Who the hell are you?
Well, while we wait for that wonderful day to come.
Oh, Uncle Noly likes nudity.
No, I can't see.
Take all your clothes off when you're old.
Nope.
Yep.
Weird.
Steam it out. Whatever you need to do with the wrinkles, make it happen. Steam it out, lip it up, smoky eyes, get a wig if you're bald. Rock and roll.
You get that
85.
image out of your head. We'll figure out what stories and what games are coming up. And in order to solve that, we ask you, what do we play next?
Yeah. What he said. I took a pee so big the other day that my pants fit better.
You might want to see a doctor about that.
I'm not sure it was all urine.